So, you want to improve that swing, but can't afford the pricey swing coach. We might just have the solution for you this time on CGW. And don't be surprised if the kids wind up with better golf swings, too. In the video game world, there are plenty of golf games, and some may even offer tips as a sideline. But there's nothing on the video game market like David Leadbetter's My Personal Golf Trainer. It is based on the Wii platform, and frankly, this is as close to personal instruction as you can get. Now, we have the system up and running here in the studio, and we'll play with it a little later on. But first, listen to the man whose name is on the game about why this works so well.
We're trying to help golfers to improve, and how do you get to the masses? I mean, you can do so much through video, you can do so much through magazines and books and so on, but this really, it's a, it is a way where somebody can really touch something, feel something, have an understanding, oh, that's what I have to do. And because most people, let's face it, if they knew a little bit of the fundamentals, they'd enjoy the game a lot more. You hear the program of trying to get people involved in the game. Well, I mean, this is how you do it. This is how you keep them in the game, because the better you play, the more fun you have, and the more likely you are to keep playing. The great thing about it is that it'd be a great way to get people involved in the game who know nothing about the game. And we were just talking there. I mean, imagine the first tee program, get all these kids there who probably never been a golf ball being struck. Maybe TV, and so to actually get involved in it, it's a simple way, it's a fun way of doing it, and I think in this day and age, where a lot of people don't have time to go out and practice and what have you, stand in your own living room and
I think there's value for the beginner. I think there's value for the experienced player too, because this sees things that you don't necessarily see on that $40,000 simulator over there for a tiny fraction of the price.
Right, exactly. That's the key, and it's very affordable, and it's really turned out well. It's quite exciting to see how this thing really develops.
But real value too, in that you identify faults, and then you can go to the fixes.
Right.
And you've got remediation for them. You can help them.
That's exactly right. Exactly. So it's really these guys have done a great job.
Thank you.
Show us how it works.
Yeah, sure. So using the Wii Motion Plus, it's gyroscope based, so it's very, very accurate at tracking motion and rotation. So we can use this to track our swing. And also the Wii Fit Balance Board is designed for checking your weight shifting as you move around. So again, very good for tracking your weight shift during a golf swing. So if I go ahead and take a swing, you'll see it in action. So unlike golf games that are out there, we have to take a full golf swing in order to get it recognised. So we grip the Wii remote as we would a golf club. We hold down the 4 buttons here, 1, 2, A and B, and then line up in the blue area on screen, hold for 3 seconds, and then take a swing. And then after the ball comes to rest, we'll actually get to see the analysis of that swing. So here we get an overview of my rating of the 7 links of the swing, and this is how your club plane and club face orientation and the path through each of these links.
These are certain positions.
And this is something that you've stressed forever.
This is the basis of my teaching. These are certain points that you hit within the swing. So this shows you, okay, we can see probably a little suspect in the first bit of the swing, but he sort of recovers nicely. So the idea obviously is to have as many stars as possible, and then so basically you're creating a motion, and these are positions within the motion which, if you improve, will improve your overall swing motion.
Is this the key to building a repeatable swing? I mean, that's not exactly a grip, it's not exactly a club, something like that.
Exactly.
But what you're working on is the general motion.
Exactly, and we are actually working on trying to design. This product will probably at some stage look more like a golf club, will have a little bit more weight to it. But the key is that most people, when they go out and practice, let's face it, when we hit a shot, we say, well, that was a good swing because we hit a good shot. We hit a poor shot, we say, well, that was a poor swing. So what you're doing here, without the pressure of hitting good shots the whole time and seeing the result of the shot, you are now focusing entirely on your technique. And there's no greater golf is a sport which relies on good technique. You want to play good golf, the better your technique is, the better you'll play. Simple as that.
Now you need the Wii Motion Plus controller, this thing, and the balance board to have the full effect here. But between the 3D, that is, real-time analysis of your swing, the recommended fixes for the faults, and the precise detail of those drills, this thing is a steal at $100. A 3-hour private session with Mr. Leadbetter goes for a cool $3,500. And oh, by the way, it is a lot of fun. Now, bear with me on this because I'm going to turn my back to you a little bit, but I'm going to show you how it works. We're on the driving range function, which is one of just a number. And as you saw, you hit all of the buttons, and then it'll count you down. It goes 3, 2, 1, and when you get that ding, you take a swing. And there it goes. And it tells you the yardage down here. You get a lot of roll on this. 240, 250 yards. And then when it comes up, it doesn't love anything about my swing. The top of the swing it's not happy with at all. And actually what you can do that is really sort of interesting, if I can make it do here, and that sometimes is for a newbie like this. Anyway, there it goes. You can check the impact and the club path and all these different things along the way. It's really something to watch. And above all else, you can just sit here and play with it for a long time, and I suspect lots of people will. I'll hit one more for you just to show. You hit all 4 of the buttons down, sold the club, and then have at it. And at 251 yards, that is about as far as I can hit it at my advanced stage. So the thing is remarkably accurate. It knows the swing speed and about how far when you optimize things. There, I was better at halfway down at an impact too. So I'm learning already, apparently. Next up.